Okay, so every October, right, the business world kind of goes, well, a bit batty.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not just the costumes we're talking about.
Exactly. It's what we call the Halloween hustle.
Yeah.
You get this, like, unique cocktail, massive opportunity mixed with pure operational chaos.
Uh-huh. And for small and medium-sized businesses, October is this incredibly high-stakes, very short window to make things happen.
Yeah, suddenly you've got this huge surge in website traffic, loads more customer inquiries,
And the competition is just fierce. Everyone's scrambling.
all while you're trying to get those seasonal promotions out the door, like yesterday.
That pressure really lands hard on the owner or the manager, doesn't it?
For sure.
They're constantly wrestling with that core question: how do I actually capitalize on this really time-sensitive season?
Right, without completely burning out the team.
We're just letting profits slip away. I mean, if you can't keep up with those tight turnarounds, or say you lose a couple of days just manually updating your website banner, that's not just lost time, that's lost revenue, plain and simple. The biggest risk, honestly, is letting that seasonal pressure turn your whole operation into this clunky, inefficient, haunted house.
Okay, a haunted house of inefficiencies. I like that. Let's unpack this then.
Let's do it.
Our mission today is basically to show you the treat that's kind of hidden in all that chaos.
Yeah.
AI and automation.
Yeah, and we need to get past this idea that this tech is only for, the Silicon Valley giants.
Totally. Our sources are really clear on this. These tools are accessible right now. They can give small to medium businesses a genuine, measurable edge during these high-demand times, like Halloween.
A real advantage.
So we're going to show you exactly how you can build that automated seasonal advantage. Let's start maybe with the core pain points. What does the Halloween surge actually do to businesses?
Good place to start.
Based on what we've seen, the main issue seems to be getting stretched way too thin, usually across three key areas. First, just wrestling with those super tight deadlines for new graphics, banners, all that visual stuff.
Always urgent.
Second, trying desperately to stay ahead, or at least keep up with what competitors are doing with their pricing, which changes constantly.
In a moving target.
And third, just needing to maximize sales on those new promotions fast, which means you need content, like instantly.
And what's really interesting here, I think, is how automation isn't just about general time saving anymore. It targets 4 very specific, high-impact benefits during a seasonal sprint like this.
Okay.
We're talking practicalities, things that directly hit your bottom line.
Lay them out for us.
Okay, benefit number 1, faster turnaround for content. Just think about it, right? During a busy season, if you have to wait 2-3 days for your marketing team or maybe an external copywriter to craft a campaign, you've lost all your momentum.
You've missed the boat.
Totally. But AI, specifically tools like, say, ChatGPT, they can draft an entire 5-day email marketing sequence, or generate 20 product descriptions, or whip up a week's worth of social posts in minutes. Not days, minutes. You basically shift from a multi-day cycle to potentially a multi-hour cycle almost instantly.
That's critical. I mean, that immediately addresses that staff strain we talked about.
Exactly.
If you suddenly get an unexpected inventory drop or a competitor launches a surprise sale, you need to react now. Being able to generate fresh, witty, seasonal content on demand means you're always relevant, always timely. It's huge.
Precisely. Okay, so benefit number 2, data-driven decisions. The old way, managing inventory or pricing. It often involved digging through spreadsheets, making educated guesses.
A lot of gut feeling.
A lot of gut feeling. Now, automation platforms, and we'll talk more about Make.com specifically in a bit, they can pull insights from multiple sources at the same time.
Okay.
They can synthesize sales data, website traffic, even competitor pricing, and let you adjust your stock, fine-tune your pricing, or maybe launch new promotions instantly.
Without the guesswork.
Without the guesswork. It's based on what's actually happening right now.
That ability to react in real time, that must save so much margin.
Oh, absolutely. Which leads directly to the third point, realizing significant cost savings.
The money part.
Right. Think about all those truly repetitive tasks. Managing dozens of product image uploads, scheduling posts across, say, 4 different social platforms, manually migrating customer data.
Oof, yeah, tedious.
Super tedious. If you automate that stuff, your human team is freed up. They stop being administrators, and they start being creative thinkers again. They can actually focus their valuable time on that big picture work that genuinely generates profit and growth.
Makes sense. Freeing up brain space.
Totally. And finally, number 4, An elevated customer experience. This is so vital when your volume spikes for
Definitely. You don't want customers feeling ignored.
Exactly. So you can deploy chatbots or smart autoresponders. They provide instant 247 answers to basic questions. Where's my order? What are your store hours? That kind of thing.
Takes a load off the service team.
A huge load. But it goes further than just answering basic questions. You can couple that speed with really personalized product recommendations.
Oh, interesting.
Or maybe targeted promotions based on what's in their cart or what they've bought before. You create these memorable interactions that can build loyalty even during a really transactional holiday season like Halloween.
Okay, so those are the 4 big wins. Speed, data, savings, and a better customer experience. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, they really address those core seasonal pressures.
So now that we understand the benefits, let's look under the hood a bit. You mentioned tools working together.
Right.
Because the real magic happens when these tools work together, doesn't it?
Right.
In synergy, creating what you called an automated operational loop.
Exactly. We're talking about building a practical digital toolkit. And the best part is it's accessible right now. These aren't some far-off future tech.
Good. So what's in the toolkit?
Okay, we've identified 5 key accessible platforms based on the sources. When you connect these, they basically transform into your automated seasonal operations center.
5 tools.
Okay. And here's the kicker. 4 out of these 5 have completely free or very low-cost starting tiers.
Oh, wow. So you can actually test this stuff out?
You can test the waters of automation with zero or very minimal investment, which is huge for smaller businesses.
Definitely. All right, tool number 1.
First up is Notion. Think of Notion as like the team's shared brain or maybe mission control.
Okay, like a central hub.
Exactly. It keeps all your projects, your campaign plans, those key performance dashboards all in one central place. This is where everyone can track what automations are running, how sales are performing, all in real time.
Got it. Central command. What's next?
Second, we have make.com. We mentioned it earlier. This thing acts like your digital butler.
Huh. I like that.
It's the engine that connects everything else. So, for example, an order comes into Shopify. Make.com can automatically add that customer to MailChimp for follow-up marketing. It can ping the fulfillment team in Slack and update the inventory tracker back in Notion, all in like 1 second.
Wow, okay. That's powerful.
During Halloween, it's quietly in the background, syncing inventory, maybe kicking off complex workflows if there's a sudden traffic spike or if a competitor does something unexpected.
So it's the connector, the glue.
Precisely. And the creative fuel for that engine, that's OpenAI's ChatGPT.
Ah, the famous one.
Right. This is your instant creative partner. Look, it won't carve you a physical pumpkin,
Shame.
but it will instantly carve hours off your to-do list. It can brainstorm fresh Halloween headlines, whip up witty email sequences, summarize data for internal reports, or even power the quick FAQ responses for that chatbot we talked about.
So it generates the words, the content.
At the speed of thought, basically.
Yeah.
It allows you to create content streams really, really fast.
Okay. Notion, Make, ChatGPT. What else?
Next up is Appify. This one acts as your web crawling reconnaissance, your digital spy.
Ooh, intriguing. Spy on the competition.
Essentially, yes. If you need to know, say, which Halloween costume kits your top 3 competitors are really pushing hard, or if they've suddenly dropped the price on their best-selling Halloween tableware, Appify goes out and pulls that specific data, maybe daily,
And brings it back to you.
feeds it right into your dashboard, like that Notion dashboard we mentioned, for immediate comparison. Quick decisions based on real market data.
Very cool. Okay, one more tool left.
The 5th one, and it's often overlooked, but super important, Cloudinary. This tool handles your visual assets, your images, your banners.
Why is that so important?
Well, during a high traffic season like Halloween, website speed is absolutely everything, especially on mobile, right?
True. Slow sites lose sales.
Exactly. Cloudinary ensures that your, pumpkin-spiced banners or those high-res costume photos are automatically optimized for fast loading, and it can even swap them in and out as the season evolves. Automatically. So your site looks seasonally sharp and it's lightning fast without anyone having to manually update assets at midnight on September 30th.
Okay, that's a lifesaver. So Notion, Make.com, ChatGPT, Appify, Cloudinary, that's the toolkit.
That's the core toolkit.
So walk me through it. What does this synergy actually look like when the pressure cooker of Halloween is on? Let's visualize that operational loop you mentioned.
Okay, perfect example. Imagine Appify is out there monitoring competitor data. It spots that a rival has just dropped the price on their top 5 Halloween accessories.
Okay, alarm bells ringing.
Right. That data feeds automatically, instantly into Make.com.
The digital butler gets the message.
Yep. Make.com immediately alerts the relevant sales team, maybe posts a message in Notion, and at the same time, it tells ChatGPT,
The creative partner.
to draft, say, 3 different variations of a really compelling social media post announcing your spooktacular, better-priced offer on similar items.
Nice. Counterpunch.
Exactly. And then, to top it all off, Make could tell Cloudinary to automatically update the main hero image on your website to feature this new targeted promotion.
Wow. Okay.
That entire loop from spotting the market change to having a new offer drafted, internally alerted, and the visuals updated on your site takes minutes.
Minutes, not days.
Minutes, not days. Think about what that used to require, right? 3 different departments, probably, maybe a developer call, multiple email chains.
Yeah, easily a day or two, maybe more.
The speed here is the difference between catching a trend, responding to a competitor effectively, or just missing the window entirely.
That's a game changer.
It really is. And that speed and efficiency, it's not just theoretical, right? It's achievable today. Which brings us to the really practical stuff. Actionable steps.
Okay, good. Because people listening might be thinking, this sounds great, but I'm not a techie.
Exactly. So let's pivot to concrete moves businesses can make right now, even if you don't have a dedicated IT department or a huge budget. These are starting points.
Love it. Actionable steps. What do we got?
Okay, drawing directly from the source material, we have 3 concrete starting moves. They're designed to eliminate that technical learning curve feeling. First one, competitive pricing watch.
Okay, makes sense after the example.
This is often the easiest win. Connect Apify to Make.com. Just configure Apify to watch, say, 5 competitor websites for price changes on your top 5 most popular Halloween products.
Set it and forget it.
Pretty much. When Apify detects a change, Make.com triggers an action. That action could be as simple as sending a quick internal alert to your sales team via Slack or email.
Oh.
Or you could even have it trigger ChatGPT to draft a ready-to-go LinkedIn post or a tweet announcing your price match strategy or highlighting your better value.
Okay. So you're instantly aware and potentially ready to respond publicly.
Exactly. It's about building that market awareness and reaction time without any manual effort. You're just passively absorbing the most critical competitive data points.
Okay, that sounds doable. What's move number 2?
Move 2. Operational dashboard. Spin up a dedicated Notion dashboard just for your Halloween operations.
The mission control idea again.
Right. Track which automations are running, like that price watch.
Yeah.
Track which campaigns have launched. And crucially, plug in your real-time sales data if you can. Maybe from Shopify or whatever platform you use.
So everything's in one place?
Everything in one place. It gives you this crystal clear, one-stop view of your seasonal performance.
Oh.
It's so much better than digging through 5 different spreadsheets or software reports. Think of it as your command center for the next 30 days or so.
Got it. Makes reporting easier too, I bet.
Way easier. Okay, move number 3. Visual automation. Use Cloudinary.
The image tool.
Yep. Set your website to automatically display those Halloween-themed images or banners throughout the month of October.
How does that work? Simply.
You can often set rules like display this banner image from October 1st to October 31st. Cloudinary handles the switch.
Okay.
The big benefit. You eliminate the risk of forgetting to switch your marketing assets on time. We've all seen Christmas banners in January, right?
Guilty as charged, maybe?
And crucially, you don't need a developer or an in-house designer staying up late to manually swap those files. The site goes spooky exactly when you need it to.
And the images are optimized for speed too, you said.
Exactly. So your mobile site loads fast, which maximizes conversions during that critical period.
Okay, price watch, ops dashboard, visual automation. Those seem like really solid starting points.
They are. They provide immediate value and get you comfortable with the tools.
And if someone wants to, take it a step further, combine things more.
Absolutely. We can combine these platforms pretty quickly for more advanced workflows. For instance, think about this. Set up Apify to pull trending costume ideas from across social platforms or maybe Google Trends. What are people actually searching for right now?
Okay, market research on the fly.
Exactly. Make.com then takes those trending ideas and drops them into a database in Notion.
For review.
Yeah, maybe you or your team quickly approve the trends that fit your brand or inventory. Once approved, Make tells ChatGPT to generate engaging product captions, maybe blog post ideas, or social media snippets based specifically on those hot market picks.
Whoa! So you're instantly aligning your marketing content with real-time validated demand.
That's the power of the synergy. You're not guessing what people want, you're reacting to what they're actively looking for.
That's really smart. Is this actually happening? Do we have examples?
We do. There's a great real-world example from the source material about a boutique party supplier. This was last year.
Right.
They really wanted to outmaneuver the big box rivals, the giant chains, specifically on Halloween tableware and specialty decor items. It's a tough niche.
Yeah, hard to compete with the big guys on price usually.
Right. So what they did was use Apify to track their main competitors' price drops and, importantly, their best-selling items in that category.
Ah, see what's actually moving.
Exactly. Then they used Make.com to sync that competitor intel instantly with their own sales operations and inventory data.
So they could react quickly.
Super quickly. It allowed them to adjust their own product offerings, maybe create strategic bundles that offered better value, and basically compete much more effectively against the giants in that hyper-competitive, extremely time-sensitive space.
And it worked.
It gave them a measurable edge. They carved out their niche successfully. And the key thing, they achieved this against huge companies using these accessible, relatively low-cost tools we've been talking about.
That's fantastic. A real David versus Goliath tech story.
Kinda, yeah. It shows it's possible.
Okay, so let's try and connect this back to the bigger picture as we wrap up.
Sure. I think the core message here is that the high-stakes, incredibly time-sensitive nature of peak seasons like Halloween makes efficiency absolutely critical. You just don't have time to waste.
No margin for error, really.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And these tools we've discussed, Notion, Make.com, ChatGPT, Apify, Cloudinary, they fundamentally transform that seasonal chaos into a real profitable opportunity. By giving smaller businesses the kind of strategic processing power, the automation capabilities that honestly used to be reserved only for multi-million-dollar enterprises with huge IT teams.
Yeah, it really levels the playing field, doesn't it?
It really does.
Absolutely. I mean, this feels like the moment where small and medium businesses can stop just surviving the seasonal hustle and actually start conquering it. You, the listener, you now essentially have the blueprint to optimize your content creation, your decision-making, your customer experience.
Without needing to hire a dozen new temporary staff just for the season.
Exactly. Use the tech instead.
Which brings me to maybe one final thought. A provocative one, perhaps, for you to consider as you gear up for this coming holiday season, or any peak period, really.
Okay, leave us with something to chew on.
The biggest scare for a business owner during the holidays, it isn't the ghosts or ghouls,
B.
It's the risk of letting that intense seasonal pressure turn your operations back into that haunted house of inefficiencies we talked about at the start.
Bring it full circle.
So the question to ask yourself is, where is your business currently leaking precious time? Where is it leaking margin or maybe just staff energy and morale on repetitive manual tasks?
Tasks that these accessible tools could potentially fix, maybe even instantly.
Exactly. That inefficiency, that's the real hidden cost of doing business today, especially when things get busy. Finding and fixing that leak, that might be the biggest treat you can give your business.